You step off the elevator into the sleek lobby of your company's downtown headquarters, phone buzzing with a calendar reminder for the quarterly board meeting. It's 8:47 a.m. and the facial recognition scanner at the secure turnstile glows softly as you approach. You've used it 100 times. Tilt your head slightly, let the camera catch your eyes. The light turns green, the gate clicks open. Another ordinary morning securing the executive floor. But as you settle at your desk on the 22nd floor, sipping coffee, your phone vibrates again. This time, it's a security alert from the company's single sign-on system. Unusual login attempt detected from your account. You dismiss it, probably just a glitch. Then, your laptop camera light flickers on for a split second before going dark. You check the meeting room booking app. The 10 a.m. strategy session with the CFO is still listed as confirmed. Everything feels normal. Until your phone rings with a video call from an unrecognized number. The screen shows your boss's face, smiling, voice crystal clear. "Hey, quick favor, can you approve the emergency wire transfer docs I just sent? Vendor deadline is tight." You hesitate. The face matches, the voice matches, but something in the background feels off. Before you can question it, the call drops. Your banking app pings with a pending transaction authorization. That's when the panic sets in. Welcome to the Subtext Project. In the heart of a bustling major financial services firm, a senior analyst thought he had seen every phishing trick in the book. The firm handled billions in assets, with multiple layers of security, multi-factor authentication, endpoint detection, and cutting-edge facial biometrics tied to their access control systems. His role gave him oversight of high-value client transfers, protected by liveness-checked facial recognition that required real-time eye movement and subtle facial micro-expressions. The attackers started small, months earlier. They scraped public photos and videos of the analyst and key executives from LinkedIn, corporate event footage, and social media. Using readily available AI tools, they trained deepfake models to generate hyper-realistic video and audio. But they needed more than pixels. They needed a way in. The breach began with a targeted spear phishing email disguised as an internal IT update about mandatory biometric re-enrollment. It contained a link to a fake portal that mirrored the company's login page perfectly. The analyst entered his credentials, and while the site appeared to process a routine camera check, it was actually harvesting session tokens. No malware, no noisy exploit, just quiet credential access. With those tokens, the team behind the attack, a sophisticated group operating from overseas, blending nation-state tactics with cybercrime, deployed their real weapon, a custom deepfake injection tool. They didn't need to physically spoof the office scanner. Instead, they exploited a chain of trust in the company's remote access and mobile approval workflows. During the video call, they used real-time deepfake generation to impersonate his boss, complete with natural head tilts, blinking, and background noise matching the office environment. The liveness detection on the mobile banking approval flow was bypassed through a digital injection attack, feeding the synthetic video directly into the app's camera feed via a compromised endpoint. Once authorized, the attackers initiated a series of fraudulent transfers totaling over $4.2 million, routed through mule accounts that evaporated within hours. They maintained persistence by spoofing the analyst's own biometrics to log back into systems, cleaning logs as they went. Living off the land techniques ensured their actions blended with normal admin behavior. The entire operation unfolded in under 45 minutes. This wasn't the first time. Similar incidents had hit other firms, exposing how interconnected biometric systems had become. That brings us to the subtext. Biometric spoofing, particularly facial recognition bypasses, has accelerated with accessible AI. Attackers use presentation attacks like 3D printed masks or high-res prints, but digital injection attacks and real-time deepfakes are surging. Reports highlight cases where banking Trojans capture facial data to generate deepfakes for authentication bypass, with face swap attacks increasing dramatically in recent years. liveness detection, meant to verify a live person through blinks, head movements, environmental cues, subtle blood flow under the skin, pupil dilation, or even microscopic facial textures, can be fooled by advanced generative AI models that simulate these traits with frightening accuracy. What used to require expensive, specialized hardware now runs on consumer laptops using open-source tools and cloud APIs. These models don't just copy a face, they generate real-time synthetic video that reacts naturally to light changes, maintains consistent eye contact, and even replicates the tiny imperfections that make a human face believable. Real-world incidents are piling up fast. We've seen voice cloning used in CEO fraud schemes, resulting in massive wire transfers. One engineering firm lost $25 million after a finance employee received what appeared to be a legitimate video conference call, where every participant, including the CFO, was a deepfake. The voices, mannerisms, and synchronized video were so convincing that the transfers went through before anyone caught on. Research and demonstrations have also shown successful bypasses of systems like Apple's Face ID, using relatively low-cost 3D printed masks combined with makeup and strategic 2D overlays. While hardware improvements have raised the bar, digital injection attacks, where attackers feed synthetic video straight into the software pipeline, have exploded in popularity. Supply chain elements often compound the problem. Many organizations rely on third-party biometric SDKs, cloud-based verification services, or over-the-air update mechanisms. These introduce additional trust points that are ripe for compromise. A single vulnerable library or a compromised software update can quietly undermine an entire organization's multi-layered defenses. The takeaway? Biometrics promise convenience and security, but they aren't infallible. They often shift the attack surface rather than eliminate it, moving the battle from passwords to more sophisticated impersonation games. The best defense combines strong biometrics with behavioral analysis that watches how a user interacts with apps, hardware-backed security keys that can't be easily spoofed, and good old-fashioned human oversight, things like secondary out-of-band confirmations for high-value actions. In our hyper-connected world, where AI tools are more accessible than ever, the most dangerous threats don't always look like obvious hacks with flashing code or ransomware notes. They look like your boss on a video call. They sound like your colleague in a panic. They feel completely normal until it's too late. Stay vigilant. Question the unexpected. Verify through multiple channels. Until next time, welcome to the Subtext Project. If you liked this episode, please consider subscribing to support the channel. Stay curious, stay safe, and question the signals. Until next time, this is the Subtext Project.